If you're a motorsport fan and love custom products from your favorite driver or team, check out our products, from shirts and caps to awesome mugs. Access the link in the comments. Red Bull motorsport consultant Helmut Marko is visibly unhappy with the penalty imposed on Sergio Perez for the Spanish GP. The Mexican received a 3-place grid penalty due to unsafe driving at the Canadian Grand Prix, following an incident where pieces of his RB20 crashed onto the track as he returned to the pits. Marko did not hesitate to express his frustration and made a direct comparison with a previous case involving Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes. The Briton won the 2020 British Grand Prix, even crossing the finish line with a flat tyre and only 3 wheels. The stewards explained what parts had fallen from Sergio's car, but I remember once when Hamilton crossed the finish line at Silverstone with 3 wheels and won. Strange, there was no penalty at that time, Marko said in his column at Speedweek. For Marko, the penalty applied to Perez was extremely severe, considering the variable conditions of the race. He argues that in such situations, it is crucial to try to take the car back to the pits, especially when the initial damage is not entirely clear. Perez's rear-view mirrors were dirty. He couldn't see exactly how the rear was. On the other hand, we could see from the data that the suspensions were good, so of course you try to recover the car and ideally be able to fight for points again, justified the Austrian leader. In addition, Marko commented on Perez's performance in Montreal, highlighting the difficulties the rider faced in qualifying sessions in both Canada and Monaco. Perez had a difficult classification in Canada as well as in Monaco. It's hard for him when conditions change, as happened recently in Montreal. It takes a long time to gain speed, he said. The performance gap between Perez and his teammate Max Verstappen was also a point addressed by Marko. He noted that the 1-second difference in the first practice session in Montreal was too significant to recover at the start of qualifying. He was 1 second behind Max Verstappen, Perez's Dutch teammate, in the first practice session, and the difference is too big to be recovered at the start of qualifying. We have seen this in the past, he added. And you, what do you think of this situation? Do you agree with the penalty imposed on Sergio Perez? Or do you believe that Helmut Marko is right in his criticisms? Leave your opinion in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates and news about the world of Formula One.